Ladies and gentlemen, this video is scheduled for one look. Introducing to you today, your host for Wrestling with Beauty, the broke beauty guru, the ring queen, Lexa Rose. Okay, so it's been a while since I've done any makeup looks. Usually I do wrestling inspired ones, but today I wanted to do something different. This is an e-girl inspired look. Here are some samples. And I'm gonna attempt to do this. Now it kind of reminds me of like the alt looks and emo looks of yesteryear, of the early 2000s. I'm 42, 41. So, trust me, I know. I had my moments. I had my phases. Don't say I didn't look cute, but I wasn't dabbling quite with makeup yet. I mean, I of course did my own makeup and stuff like that. I mean, who didn't? But they don't, of course it was all the Dream at Moose shit. And when I grew up and went to school, we had glitter gels, butterfly clips, and black lipstick. That was it. And maybe like silver lipstick and the silver pomade and stuff like that, and UFO jeans and Jinkos. It was a golden time. Anyways, we're going to be trying out an e-girl look, which shouldn't be too hard for me. I really like it because I like the rosiness, the cuteness of it. I like cute stuff. Okay? So, without further ado, we're just going to get right into the eye look. Because that's what we're really paying attention to. And I want to do the eye look first, because in case there's any fallout from all the colors I'll be using, at least I could just kind of wipe them off before I prime my face. Because when you do your face first, before your eyes, and you have a lot of fallout, kind of hard to get rid of. And I don't like baking because it dries out my face. I have very combination skin. So, without further ado, we're going to just start in with our P. Louise base. And we're just going to grab any old random brush that we can pack this stuff on and call it a day. Hold on, I gotta find a good brush first. Find a good brush. And then what I like to do is I like to put the product on my hand. Don't fart. Sure. And then we're gonna put this. Ooh, hold on. Almost forgot my handy dandy lace with cherry mirror. Alright, so we're going to pop this on the lid, because this is going to be, very, I want it to be a kind of colorful look, because there's like colorful e-girl, and then there's like, heavy eyeliner e-girl. I'm trying to put this in the middle, so. Okay, so now that we got that done, let me just take this off my head because, I keep my hair in a braid. We're going to set this with setting powder. And this is a trick that I've seen all the time, but never really incorporated until recently, because I was just like, I felt like it was one of those myths that it don't work. It do. So we're just going to lightly powder all this to set it. You see how it kind of intensified that? Mattified it, transmogrified that. Now the best thing about this that I learned, because I really thought this was a useless step, but it's not, it prevents your eyes from creasing while you're working on your eyes. So, wow. But of course we're going to go in with our Chaotic Cosmetics Double Scoop. And I didn't want to do pink, everybody does pink, but at the same time, it's like, but let's get started with the look. I noticed that most of the looks are always pink. I don't want to do pink. I want to do a different color. I was going to do green because it's my favorite color, but I want to do blue. So I'm going to just grab my Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina Pro Pigment Volume 2 palette, and we're just going to hit up all the like kind of blues. So I'm just going to start out with this light blue kind of ish color. So I want an intense blue. I don't want like no baby blues or anything like that. We're just going to pack that on and kind of get a shape out of it. Now you're just going to do this just to kind of get a general shape of what you want, because we're going to pack a lot of darker blues on top of this. And I might just cut the crease just for shits and giggles. I don't know if that's a normal e-girl thing to do, but we're doing my own interpretation of an e-girl look. So, yeah. Now we're going to drag this all under the lash line because it's very heavy, like, not a smoky look, but it's definitely kind of what I call a smudged look. Smudge, kind of like where it's kind of like almost smudging out where like you're working with chalks and pastels and stuff like that. Yeah. So now we're gonna get another brush. We're gonna use our Indie Beat drumsticks.
Get on with it.
We're gonna use our Indie Beats drumstick brush. This one I like it because it has a little tip on top. I don't know if you can see it, but like that little tip right there. Love it. Maybe you stop. And we're just gonna start building up the crease. We're gonna start with before and after, and we're just gonna pop that right in to the crease and the outer corner. Now it doesn't have to be perfect because you're cutting the crease. I'm saying we're cutting the crease. I forgot to press record for this eye. Lesson learned, don't ever stop pressing. Don't ever yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go right into our pointy tip, because I'm going to show you how I did this on this side. We're going to take our P. Louise base, right? And then we're going to cut the crease. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know me and you know me well, say hi to Peanut. The way she looked at me. So now I'm going to go into the lid and I'm going to show you the 3 colors that I used. I used A4, I used D1, and I used C1. And we're going to go from this way to go from the outer corner in. I don't remember which one I used. Yes, I do. I'm gonna get started. I'm so mad because I did all of this and I didn't record it, so now we're gonna have to do it again, so bear with me. Alright, so we're going to go back into these 2 colors and just kind of blend them together. There's always one eye that comes out better than the other one, and it's this one. This one, it looked cute until I did this one, and this one looks cuter. They're not twins, they're sisters. Alright, so now I'm going to start doing the rest of the face. I like to save the liner because the liner, yeah, I have to have the rest of my face done before I do the liner. Alright, so let's get started with the base now. And of course, we're going to prep the face. My Pharmacy Feeling Good Hyaluronic Acid, plumping serum. Just need a little bit, and that looks very, very much like.
Oh, behave.
And our Skin Ink Serum Glow Filter with Hydra Micro Capsules. Again, a little bit. And last but not least, our Glassy Touch and Soul Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm. I barely have any left, but a little bit goes a long way, so there's that. So now that we've got our face prepped and primed, we're just going to get started on all the fun stuff. I'm going to start with the brows and work my way around, because once the brows are done, and I can do everything else. I'm very clumsy, so I'm not very good when it comes to brows. So I'm going to grab my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, setting spray. Don't knock it till you try it. We're going to do the brows. And of course the spoolie. We're going to comb this all in. Okay. So now our eyebrows are done. We're just going to clean them up with our e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And of course, we're going to just use the same brush. Why? Because I can. It'll all be blended out anyway. So we're just going to put a little bit on the hand. More of the product. That brush. Holy shit, my brows came out pretty decent. Decently even. Me gusta. Alright, me gusta. Alright, now we're going to do the rest of the face. Of course, with my Pearlie's Perfect Glow BB Cream. And, of course, it's a tinted moisturizer. This is in medium tan. For obvious reasons. I'm running low on this, but that's okay, because, like, you know, BoxyCharm be sending me, like, tons of these, like, freaking, and I think I have another one of these anyway, so. I've been on the tinted moisturizer kick, because I feel like it gives me just the right amount of coverage. It's nothing too crazy, just the right amount. It basically just blurs all my imperfections. And of course we need another squeeze for my big old 5 Alright, so now that we've got all that on, what we're going to do next is we're obviously going to go into our Camo Concealer. We're going to set the highlighting. But just under the under eyes first, and, you know, the main points. The nose I'm going to save for last. Forehead. Nose is last for a reason. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go right into our Alley Oop. I love this stuff. Look at how cute. I haven't yet used the highlighter. I probably never will. Only because I have very high standards of highlighters.
Gotcha, bitch!
We're going to go right into this. Now, I'm already hitting pan, as you can tell. Already hitting pan. But we're going to just kind of contour the face. And you don't need to go too crazy with this stuff. A little bit goes a long way, I'm surprised. What I also like to do to make my lips look a little bit more defined, lightly along the lip line. Alright, so now we're going to go into the blush, and these looks are very blush heavy. That's why I haven't done the nose yet. We're just kind of focusing on everything else, and then the nose we're going to do last. But we're going to use this brush, and of course it's a very blush heavy look, so we're just going to build it up little by little because we're going to set it with powder anyway. So alright, now we're going to chisel out the nose. We're going to go back in with that brush, and we're going to go back in with this. And, of course, go right into that contour shade if I can get it open. And chisel out the nose. Now, this is the important part because it's like the whole entire look comes together with the little button nose look. So the whole point is to slim the nose, give it a little button. Now I'm going to go over this line right here with this blush. Remember, mijitas, trust the process. So we're going to take the Beauty Blender and we're just going to kind of lightly dab. Just to kind of blend it into the face so it doesn't look too hard. Said we're going to use it later. I'm just going to use my fingers to blend this part out. So now that we got the shape, connect the blush. Some people like to use straight white. So I'm going to go and look for my primer, because it's white. See? The button nose. Button, got the button. I think I found my new go-to like technique for my nose. She cute. She cute. Tan chula. Alright. So now we're going to set all this madness with our Better Not Bitter setting flour and rice by Beauty Bakery. Of course, we're going to use this brush. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your face. Now again, I don't believe in baking because I have combination skin, so my skin will dry the F out really quick if I bake my face. So I usually apply a nice non-heavy layer. See the difference? Matte, glossy. Just a light enough coat so that the brush doesn't stick to your face because I already feel the dryness right around my lips. I always do. Definitely press it into the under eye, the noses, and the smile line, or else it'll crease in there and it looks like se parece una vieja. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to finish the eye look, and we're just going to kind of go back into the blues that we used. If I can open this up. Okay, so now we're just going to kind of drag it only halfway, because the under the waterline white is what helps everything kind of like stand out. So of course we're going to go into these two colors to kind of drag the inner corners around, only to where it stops on your upper lid. Then we're going to go back in with this brush, and we're just going to take this color and just kind of blend it all out. But you want to drag it downtown Julie Brown, because it's again like a smudgy kind of look. So you want it to kind of look smudged from top to bottom. Now most people use pinks so that it blends with the blush. I like colors. I like to try it with different makeup styles with different colors. So we're doing this with the blues. And we're stopping right there where the inner corner meets the middle, or the kind of 3/4 of the lid. Now, the inner corners. We're going to use this. Shut up. I say shut up. Up on the finger. We want this color to really pop on her face. Like that. And I'm thinking of a different color to use for my inner corner. I said shut it your face. Objection! I know everybody says, but, I know. But this was expensive, so.
Are you sure about that?
Cash App is in the description bar if you want to help me replace it. Till then, no me diga. Kitty! Alright, so now that we got that, we're going to just start setting and forgetting and popping everything. And we're going to go right into one of my favorite, like, blush, like, palettes. palettes from Chaotic Cosmetics because you know I love shopping my indie brands. So we're just gonna, again, this is supposed to be an intense look, so we're just gonna go in with Fluster. That's it. Now you gotta get it on the temples. That's kind of the thing. Now when you do the blush on the nose, it's only supposed to be like this little spot right here. You don't want to cover the whole entire thing because then it drowns out the little highlight point on the tip of your nose, which we're gonna put back on there with highlighter. Again, this is like a super blushy look, which I love. I'm in love with like super blushy looks like that, because I'm an idiot and I have no healthy boundaries when it comes to makeup. Comment and like if you can relate. I'm not mad at it. I like it. What do you think, babe?
Flawless victory.
Now you gotta really intensify like under the nose. You know, you want to give yourself that little who knows. You know, like Cindy Lou Who. Never heard of her. No, I'm kidding. But of course, I know that some of them do freckles. This girl's gonna try it. I never fucks with freckles because I have my own natural freckles that you can't really see. They're subtle freckles! But I noticed that freckles are also a part of the look. Again, I have my own, but they're not as... I got what you call the Puerto Rican freckles. They're there, but you can't see it. But they're there. When you're tanning, you'll see them. Okay? I haven't tanned in like 2 years. So, there's that. Alright, so now that everything's kind of coming together, now we can go in with our liner. Actually, you know what? No, first we have to contour. We have to contour. We have to contour. Indie Beats. Drumstick brushes. I love them. I love them. They're my favorite brushes. I forgot I was supposed to be filming TikToks. I'll be right back. Okay, so let me finish up by carving out my nostrils. It's a makeup thing to do. But we're just gonna go right into our midi palette, our Face It midi palette from Ofra, which I'm in love with. I'm gonna be so sad when I run out of this, like I ran out of my banana powder. I mean, I didn't run out of it. I hit pan, but it's so severe that, like, I don't want to touch it unless it's, like, for emergency purposes. Say hi to the troublemaker over there. I don't know if you can see it because it's mad bright, but Peanut's right here being a peanut. Don't forget to charge your goddamn motherfucking crystals. I had my shit out since last night because the full moon is tonight. So I got them celestialized, too. Alright, so now we're going to get into the fun part, the liner. And we're using our Wet n Wild breakup proof, waterproof liquid eyeliner. Alright, now with the liner, there's so many different variations, but I'm going to keep it simple, stupid. Because it's me. It's me. Lexa. It's you. So, wish me luck. I literally don't know what that line in there is, but we're going to keep it anyways because I think it looks cute. Can't even see it. Oh yeah, you can. A little bit. What I noticed is they like to draw little lashes on the outer corners, which is what I'm trying to do without making my eyes water. I just have to, like, blink a couple of times. I'll be Gucci. Now, you already know that the left eye is always more of a problem than the right eye. Okay, I had to fix up a little something. I'm going to fix this. Because I feel like the lash liner looks ugly, so we're going to go in with black eyeshadow. When you take your time and you make mistakes and take time to fix those mistakes, it all ends up working out in the end. Alright, so I've added little lashes because I know that some of them do have like the... I still have to finish them. I'll be back. Alright, so now we're gonna set all this because Mama not playing no games. And while the face is still wet, we're gonna highlight. Alright, so we're almost done with this look. We still have to do the lips. But while face is still wet, we're gonna just kind of tap everything in. Okay, so now we're gonna go into our Tarte Big Ego mascara because I am on an anti-falsies kick. It doesn't matter if your mascara kind of like gets messed up here or smudged here. We're trying to go for that grungy look. That's what this e-girl look is. It's a bit of like my grungy days. I like it. And if anybody knows grunge, it's your good old mama Lexa Rose, who was wearing flannel like it was the only clothing staple in her entire life. And she remembers when Billy Corgan was the front man to Smashing Pumpkins, not the owner of NWA. Y'all know Billy Corgan for one thing. I grew up with Billy Corgan for an entirely different one. Alright, we're going to do a cute nude lippy. And then we're going to do a cute nude lippy with our St. Lux lip liner in Morganite. And then we're going to use our Dominique Cosmetics lip gloss in Lemonade. Because this is what we're trying to focus on. Like, alright, so I grabbed my Doll Beauty lipstick in Golden Girl. I'm going to put that in the middle. Then we top it off with Lemonade. I feel like this look needs more, so I'm gonna be right back. This is the final look, y'all.
Slay!
I'm not mad at it for trying it out. I bet you if I did a couple more like gamer girl looks, I'll probably nail it. Let's just see what it looks like with glasses, just to see, like, you know, glasses. I like it. It came out really good. I'm really happy with it. Not exactly a glasses friendly kind of look, I don't think, because it kind of covers up the whole entire eye look, but it does kind of like give you a reason to get away with it without getting judged when you're wearing glasses, like, because you know you're wearing it. But I like it. It came out great. Of course, I had to add the hair, you know. A lot of these gamer girl looks have different colored hair. I feel like they should be called like e-person, gamer person looks, but like the whole point is to look more feminine, so it is what it is. I'm cool with it. I like it. I think it looks cute. Adorable. I'm happy with it. I know I'll get better as I go along with the liner and stuff, because I've never done like crazy liner like that, and that Wet n Wild liner dries out too fast, so I'm gonna have to get like a different kind of liner. If you have any recommendations on what liner works best for, you know, e-girl, gamer girl looks, please comment down below what your best ones. I have water activated liner, but I wasn't so sure if that would kind of pop up with this look, and you know, thinking in hindsight, I should have used it in Wrestling with Beauty, the broke beauty guru, the ring queen Lexa Rose, saying, keep it Gucci Pucci, bitches.